Hello, thanks for joining me. Welcome to the Kindergarten Prep curriculum, preparing your child for kindergarten and beyond. I'm so glad you're with me. This is an enormous step in your child's education. This is our introductory video. So I'm here to give you a little bit of perspective on the course, introduce it to you, to the layout so that you know what to expect in the weeks to come, and just kind of set the stage for what you'll be doing and how you'll be using the curriculum. This week is actually an introductory week, so you'll be viewing several videos. This is the very first introductory one, but there'll also be an instructional video that will go into a little bit more depth on the layout of the individual weeks and what you'll be doing week to week in order to go through the activities and achieve the objectives with your child. There'll also be an assessment video that will go over the assessments we provide to you and explain to you how to use that both at the beginning of the course and at various points along the way in order to just gauge how your child's doing, if they're on track, which objectives they've mastered, which ones you might want to work on a little bit more. So there'll be a video to specifically talk to you about that as well. And then there'll also be a document that helps you to it's almost like a journal. It's sort of your why document that helps you dive into your own personal goals for the curriculum, and I'll be going over that with you as well. So to get started for this video, let me introduce myself so that you can know who I am, get to know me a little bit better. I'm one of the writers for this kindergarten prep course. I am a curriculum writer and author and a second generation homeschooler. I homeschool my children and I'm also a writing instructor. So that's a little bit about me. And now let's talk a little bit about this course and how it's laid out. We provide 6 different areas for you to focus on with your child as far as sort of subjects or learning areas. Those 6 areas are language, cognitive skills, literacy skills, mathematics, fine motor skills, and also social emotional learning. So our objectives cover those 6 domains. And the way that we've created and structured this course is that we've sort of worked backwards from the end goal. This course is about making your child ready to meet the challenges of kindergarten, whether you're sending them to a traditional school, a private school, or homeschooling them at home yourself, so that at the end of this course, at the end of these 26 weeks, your child will be ready for that challenge. So what we did was start with the ideal scenario of what a child will have mastered in order to be ready to go into kindergarten, and then worked backwards from there. So in these 6 different subject areas, we started with the end goal, and then we broke up the end objective into a series of smaller milestone objectives. For instance, if a child should be able to recognize all of the letters of the alphabet, upper and lowercase, well, we divide that up into the smaller milestones for each individual letter that are needed in order to get there. And then we lay these out and pair them with activities that are designed to help your child master these milestones and objectives. We put them into a logical order. We integrate the different subject areas with one another so that there's a lot of cross-domain learning going on, so that your child might be working on a cognitive skill that also applies to what they're learning in mathematics, or they might be working on something in language that also applies to cognitive skills and things like that. Or maybe you're working on a fine motor skill with your child that's also a math activity. So everything is folded together and in a very logical structure designed to take your child from the very beginning of academics and of approaching these different subject areas all the way up to mastery for a preschool level and being really ready to take that next step into kindergarten. The different objectives and milestones and activities are all research-based. For instance, for the social emotional objectives, we rely heavily on the CASEL framework for social emotional learning. And we also have looked at Common Core standards and asked ourselves, what will be expected of a child in kindergarten, and how can we help them be at the very minimum ready to take that on, if not already working on those kindergarten objectives in areas like literacy and math. Another thing that we do is we leave Friday clear for a fun project. So while you will be working on all the different 6 subject areas Monday through Thursday and picking different activities that go with those different objectives, Friday is left for more of a fun project day. And I'll definitely get more into explaining that in the instructional video and how you'll prepare for that and how to use that optimally to get the most out of it with your child. We've also ensured, because this is how young children learn best, that the activities are designed for short learning sessions. Short and frequent is the way to go to try to get that information ingrained in your child's mind. So we've chosen activities that are designed especially to integrate into your child's playtime and into your daily life. Activities that can be done when you're riding in the car, at bath time, at mealtime, at playtime, of course. So that, and there is some structured learning activities where you and your child might sit down at a table together, but we try to keep this as integrated with your real life and the way that children learn best through play and exploration as much as possible. And again, in those short and incremental learning sessions where they're repetitively exposed to a new topic over the course of the weeks of the program, and so that these aren't one and done type of objectives. Your child gets to come back and review things time and again as needed until they've really mastered an objective. We also provide you, because this isn't just about spoon feeding information and knowledge and facts to a child, it's also about you. So we provide you, the mom or parent, whoever is administering this curriculum, with weekly instructional videos that give you sort of the nuts and bolts of what you're going to be doing the upcoming week, what your objectives are going to be, what materials you are going to need to have. We provide you with all of that information so that you can prepare sort of on the practical side of things for the week ahead. But we also provide you with a mindset video. And this is more for you to deeply understand the why behind some of the objectives. It gives you, in a way, a single focus for the week as far as your understanding of the objectives and what you're trying to accomplish with your child and why we're using the particular method of instruction or the particular activities that are suggested. It just gives you a deeper understanding. That's why we call it a mindset video. It also sometimes just provides encouragement or a way for you to sort of assess everything that you've done so far and see what your progress is and where, then chart the course to where you're going to be going in the curriculum after that. There's little check-in videos along the way to just keep you abreast of how much you have already accomplished and where you're going to go from there, and give you a little bit of extra encouragement to keep staying the course. So this is about it for the introductory video. Again, like I said, in this series of videos for this week, we're not diving into the actual curriculum yet. This is all sort of introductory material. So the next time you'll be hearing from me will be in this instructional video that gets much more into the details of the layout of the individual weeks and how that will flow so that you'll be prepared for that. So a couple more things. I wanted to just encourage you to, be patient with the process. The mindset videos will help you with that, and to set your expectations for challenges that you might face along the way. They're going to give you ideas for overcoming obstacles and how to deal with things like resistance to a particular activity or a particular learning objective. So we're there to support you along the way. You're going to find a lot of that support in those mindset videos. Congratulations on taking this big step. It is a momentous occasion to decide that you're going to take on the preschooling of your own child and get them ready for kindergarten. We're here to support you. And we also welcome your feedback. So we want to continuously improve this experience for you and this curriculum to meet your needs. And so we always welcome feedback in order to be able to make changes and to do what we do even better. So I will see you next time in the instructional video so that we can go over what you'll be doing week to week. and I'll see you there.